What up, y'all? Welcome back to Blacktop 5. Y'all already know who I am. We got our boy GME Sharks with us again today. How
Let's
you doing, my
go.
guy? How you doing, bro? What's good?
Let's go, bro. I'm nice and chill. I feel nice and laid back today, but
That's
of
good.
course
That's
we
good.
got us a banger of a
A little
list, man. So
conversation.
I'm happy to be here as usual, man. So let's do this.
That's appreciated. As always, appreciate you being here. And you, like you said,
Hell yeah,
got a
man.
good one. Got a good one.
I'm brother.
There for you this week. I think you guys could tell last week we took a big, broad look at video games. So we're gonna try and narrow down maybe a couple categories here and there. And today we got one for you. One that was a lot for a lot of us was good growing up, and we doing top five fighting
Man,
games.
man.
We
Who?
made our name in these sticks.
Hiya! Bro, this is how you like. This is how I start. Like, it's how I started, man. So, like, come on, man.
I bet you were a button masher.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say I wasn't.
Well,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Some
you
button
know,
mashers were impossible to beat.
for real. Sometimes it was necessary.
I hate that, man. Fuck you. I hated button mashers, bro. Couldn't do anything with you. I couldn't do anything with y'all, man. Just whipping my ass.
Gotta stick and
Hate you,
move,
man.
bro. Stick and
I
move.
can't with you over there. Just push the button,
This
man.
is yeah, man. This is gonna be fire, bro. Cause I
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I don't know what to tell you, man. My list is my list. I'm not even gonna apologize for any of it.
That's funny. Don't apologize for none of it. We don't want any apologies, but I do want to hear where it begins. At number
All
five,
right. You finna
what
kick
you
it off
got?
like that, bro?
Yeah,
You gonna
man,
do
you
me
gave
like
it.
that?
You
You
gave
gonna
it. Hey, you gave a nice transition. I'm just rolling with what
all
you
right,
gave.
man. Drop the bag on me. Let's go. Number
Mm,
5. Once again, another banger of a list that kind of took some thought, a lot of thought, but I didn't want to spend on too much time on it. So I went with my heart, and I kept it moving as usual. So number 5 for me, man, is Mortal Kombat, man. It's Mortal Kombat. It's not Mortal Kombat, man, but Mortal Kombat.
bro, we got the same number five. Let's go.
I like it. I like it. I like it. See,
You
we
first.
understand then. We understand. And to be honest with you, man, I don't play that many fighting games, you know, now,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
there's, two fighting games that I do buy pretty much annually every time they come out.
Yeah,
And Mortal Kombat is on that list. So I got MK11 and I love it too. So
bro.
like, yeah, man, Mortal Kombat, bro, like they changed the game for me, for real, for a lot of us.
It changed
It,
the fighting game genre. You
I'm
know.
saying, man, and then the best part about it too, man, like forget all the gore and all that other stuff, man. Like it was a good fighting game. It was
Mm-hmm.
actually well crafted, and the
Oh yeah.
mechanics, like worked. The
Mm-hmm.
game worked.
Number one was a little rocky. It was much more gory, and the fighting was a little stiffer. But then after that, they got their stride
Exactly,
and stuff
man.
like that.
They figured it out,
It's,
man.
it's
So
been
the gore was there, but
booming ever since.
it wasn't the what kept us. What kept us
No,
is that the game was cool. The
yeah,
gore
the gore
got us
brought
in the
you in there.
door.
Yeah,
Yeah, it got us in the door
yes,
though.
sir. You didn't see the bones breaking and things getting ripped off and stuff like that in the games. Quite not like
Pixelated
that.
blood. Oh
Yeah. Back in the old dude, that blood, just squares.
man. So hell yeah, man.
But
Mortal Kombat, bro.
yeah,
For
man,
real.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Pretty much for the same reasons, man. As a fighting game, the gore it changed. The gore changed the game. Like it pretty much it's still the only one going that far, but that's because it started the whole thing. And then like you said, it became a great game mechanically. And then they built a story on top of it. Tell me, there was
Man.
usually a decent little, story
That's a
going on for the tournaments and stuff every
that's
time. Yeah.
yeah, that kills me every
Like
time, man, for real. Because
what?
I played the latest one, like I said, and it had a decent story going
Yeah, you're
on,
like,
man. Like it
oh,
got a little weird, of course, but it was
yeah,
still a story,
of course.
and it was a Mortal Kombat lore story. So it was like, man, like yeah, they built something really nice
Facts.
for real.
I like with the newest ones, all the new like the fighters that they've added that aren't like from Mortal Kombat, obviously. But like I
Right.
love how they've been just adding people like Rambo, Terminator, and just all to all these other people in there
Oh yeah, all the
at this
guest
point.
characters and
All the
stuff.
guest
Yeah.
characters, just because that's that's it's fun. It's stuff that they've just been adding to it just to keep people playing and give us another look at it.
Hell
So
yeah, man. Because I bought, I think, one of those packs for sure, for sure.
see, dude,
So yeah, man.
yeah. Well, shit. Well, we got
Game changer.
yeah. Well, we came on. We started with one of the big game changers,
I'm
and we're
saying, bro,
both
we
the
eye to
same
eye. Where
one.
my camera at, bro? We eye to eye,
Yeah,
bro.
what
That's what's
camera?
up,
That,
man.
hey,
Dapper, yo. That's
that one
what's up,
over
bro.
there. That one. Yeah, that one.
Ah, we
Yeah.
already, we already there, bro. That's what's good.
But you know what that means, though? It means that we already back on you, man. We are.
Man, that's cool. That's cool.
We already
We
back on you
yeah.
for the
We
number
don't-
four already.
I know how this game is played. So dropping the bag again, number four.
Ain't no way we got the same number four. Ain't no way.
Bro, if we do, like I said, I will go through this camera. I will go through this camera, and we will fight. So number four. Uh, I wasn't necessarily like. Let me just go back and just say like these fighting games. I wasn't really good at them. Not all of them. I would say most of them I was not. I maybe had like one or two I was decent at, but this
Mhm.
one I definitely was not good at. But I loved it. I respected it. I still played it. And this is Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3.
Oh,
And
yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
honestly, you can
Those
it
games
was
were good.
pretty much a nice little run that Marvel versus
Mm-hmm.
Capcom had that they had
Mm-hmm.
where they was dropping
Mm-hmm.
bangers.
Bangers, bro. Bangers.
Bangers, bro.
I still remember the
So
first one for the PS1, bro.
gonna take you for a little ride, bruh. All of them, bruh.
All of
Like
them.
they was dropping bangers in them, few little years, but
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
this one specifically, I remember because it was just the total package. But it had so many characters. It had
Yeah,
so
bro.
many characters.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous.
they had a ridiculous amount of characters at that point.
And like yeah, this was around the time where I was still playing, with my cousins and my brother and stuff. So we was out there getting it for real.
Okay, boy.
So I gotta show some love for the Marvel first Capcom series, man, for real.
I always loved how you just get to see people, and you get to fight with people you wouldn't necessarily get to see fight all the time, and all that like
I get to
the
fight with Mega
matchups,
Man.
yeah, all the matchups you could make, bro. All the matchups you could make are amazing in that game, in all those games, honestly. But that one, like you said, they added a bunch of characters and gave you an extra list, so totally.
Bro, I know you remember how that character list looked, man. It was like it was a you had to look all right, so
Where's my cursor? Where's my
uh
cursor at?
right there, I think that's him. No, wait, that ain't him. That's somebody else. It
Damn
was
it!
like
You
shit.
finally get there.
Bro, they was out there. They was whatever happened in that studio developing that game, bro. They was mad. They was like, man, no, put them in the game.
I want
Magneto, put them in the
everyone
game.
in the game.
Like whoever they was thinking of, bro. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I
The
respect that
series
game just for just that alone. So yeah,
that the first one was one of the first fighting games I ever had for my PlayStation One. Like I said, so I remember the series, especially number one. Well, that's that good shit. Well done. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Well, we don't have the same number four. That's good. So I can
All right, that's
I
what's
can
up, man.
say
At least we can, you know.
my number four. Again, I wasn't. I'm gonna just like you were honest, so I'll be honest. I wasn't the greatest at all fighting games. There's some I was really good
You know what I'm
at, and
saying?
some
Dabble a little bit here and there.
and some that I was not so good at. And this is one of the ones that you know I was average. You know, I had a lot of friends that were too damn good at this game. Like I think maybe I just played with people that were too good, but I loved the show that it was from, and so it made that game that much better to me. And that is Dragon Ball Z Budokai number four.
Ah, damn you, damn
Uh,
you.
that one is yeah. I didn't have a
You
ton
were
of
one of
DBZ.
them.
I didn't play a
Yeah,
ton of DBZ fighting games or anything like that. And then I played that one with a buddy. I had a blast, you know, with all the again a pretty good
yeah, man.
character
I ain't
selection.
shaming you, man.
Oh, so a bunch of fun arenas you could do it. You could like end up destroying some of them, and like it would change the terrain and shit like that. So yeah, I had some fun,
I
man.
re yeah, I remember that one specifically because uh I I I I'm sure it's the one that me and my cousins like we rented it from I guess one of the damn that's how old I am. Yes,
One of the
I was around when games was still being rented at like
you went to a
Blockbuster and shit.
Blockbuster and Hollywood Video and
It
shit.
was like I want to say a family video
Family Video.
for real. But
Great place.
yeah, and we got it and we was out there balling for that little bit of time, man. So
Yeah, dude.
yeah, I remember that one for that reason. But I never that was my first one and my last one too, for real.
Ah.
But bro, but I can't say I hated it though. Like I had
Mm-hmm.
fun, bro. I was a beast with Vegeta, man. I
Hey,
was a
Vegeta was cold though,
beast.
dude. And there are a bunch of fun characters. You could be a bunch of like from the show, your favorite character, and go out and whoop on someone who people would think was stronger. You're like, oh, okay, no bad. I'm gonna whoop
Yeah,
you.
bro. I remember that one only because of that we rented it and because I was actually pretty decent, bro. I was kicking people ass with that final blast.
Yeah, see,
That shit was
and
nice.
again, like another important thing, obviously, is the fighting was pretty smooth. Like, it's not the best fighting I've ever played,
Exactly,
and
but
like they've worked on it a bunch since. But when it came
exactly,
out, it
but see,
was real solid. Now you're out there doing real crisp moves, clean combos.
exactly. And you know what I think it was too, crack? Like that was the one that they figured out the system. Like they
Yeah,
figured out
started
what
figuring it
you
out.
know what I'm saying? Like they had before then they was still, trying
Yeah,
to figure out how Dragon Ball Z fighting would work in
would work.
games.
Mm-hmm.
And that one kind of hit its stride where it's like, okay, maybe this is how it's done. And
Hey,
then as you can see from that spawned all these other ones like Naruto and
so many.
like
And even Dragon Ball
so
Z's made like what 10 more fighting games since
that's
itself.
what I'm saying. Like they figured it out and everybody else kind of followed their lead for real.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job on that one, especially at the time. And I had a blast playing with a bunch of homies, even though unfortunately I think most of my homies who I played with were better than me.
I heard the
But
latest one was pretty good too, man.
oh, for real, I haven't played the last
Yeah.
couple. Maybe that's something I'll have to get back into a little. Do a couple fighting
Yeah, I
games
haven't
on
played
stream
them,
or
but I
something
heard they
like
was
that.
fire. For real.
All right, all right.
Oh
Well,
Lord.
hey man.
Is it
Yes,
my turn again?
sir. Yes,
I
sir.
don't want. I don't want. I
Hey.
don't want. These this as fun as these are, they always hurt because you have to leave things off, man.
Yep.
And it do because there's way more fighting games than five that I can name that are just bangers.
Oh yeah. You can name.
But
I mean, most of the series that we're naming probably have 5 bangers themselves. So you could,
man, come on
yeah.
now. But all right, since we are back on the number three, uh another an, I would say most of my fighting game list is pretty much revolved around my childhood.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
I don't play, you know, fighting games that much anymore, like I
Mm-hmm.
said. But uh number three is Killer Instinct, man.
Ah.
I want I should have I debated about putting it lower, but I also had to remember that Killer Instinct brought a flavor to the fighting game scene that we hadn't, seen, just yet.
Okay.
Like they were super original and
Yeah.
with all the ultra combos and
Dude.
the ultra, it was in your face, it was loud, it was reckless. We was kids, man, and it hit at the right time, bro, for real. And like I said, the thing about these games is that uh you can have all that flash, bro, but once you sit down to play it, it's got to be something good. It's got to be good, you
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be
Mm-hmm.
something about it that's good, man. Else you're gonna
Facts.
put it down after a while.
Facts. Facts.
And Killer Instinct was good, so we didn't put it down for real. And I'm specifically thinking of the one on Super Nintendo.
Ah,
But
okay.
they made one for Xbox One.
Oh wow. Did
Yeah,
they?
like they made an exclusive one for Xbox of some years back.
I didn't know that.
And
Huh.
I heard that one was really good too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like really good. So uh like yeah,
Hmm. See,
they kept the legacy alive pretty well. So I like
nice.
that's what's up, man, for real.
Oh yeah. See, I didn't play. I've heard of, but I haven't played Killer Instinct really. So hmm. Maybe I'll have
Yeah,
to try.
man. That
Maybe I'll have to give the new one a try.
bro,
Shit.
it's got style, it's
Oh,
got substance, it's got swag, bro. It's got all that good
no
shit, bro.
way.
Bro, it's all like I said, it's almost like they tapped into children's brains and was like, you know what? How about a game
So
where,
this is what you like. That's what you like, and that's what you like.
bro, and it's perfect. Like I said, um style wise, it's the shit, and like I said, the game is dope. So it's like they hit it right on the head. And I
Nice.
think it was developed by the people, the Donkey Kong people.
Oh
Who-
really? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right. Shoot. All right, maybe I'll have to give it a try. All right. See,
Not it might not have been Donkey Kong. I think I'm Banjo Kazooie is what I'm
ah,
thinking of. They might have did
ah,
Donkey Kong, but yeah, Banjo Kazooie
Banjo
people
Kazooie.
rare.
That's a good game too, though. But that's another. It's a way different. That's a different list.
But yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right. Yeah.
Killer Instinct Ultra. Let's go, bro. You gotta come
I
with a
may
banger,
maybe
man.
I may not have played it, but I'll whoop your ass in it.
Well, boy, I welcome the challenge, man.
I got
I
nothing.
get in a Duffy for it. Getting a
Um,
bag.
for, for my number three, uh, I didn't play a lot of these games actually, and but this one I really enjoyed. And my number three is Smash Bros. Melee. I had a blast with that on the old GameCube, bro. I was over there,
All
GameCubing it
right.
up with the homies, playing on all. I don't know, telling all the characters from all the different games growing up, just
Right.
whacking each other, playing on all the fun maps from each other, different worlds, characters' world and shit. It was a blast. I mean, everybody. There's so many Smash Bros. Games, and there's so many choices people have, but I didn't play a lot of them. The one I played though, I had a blast playing, so I had to put it on there. Man.
I didn't want to make it. I didn't. I may have come off like I was disappointed in that pick, so I'm sorry for that.
And if you were, you can
But
tell me.
no, man, no, I'm not disappointed in that pick at all. No, man, because I personally kind of just like just for me to narrow down my own list, I stayed away from like arena fighters.
Nah.
But that's just me. That's me. There's nothing,
No,
there's nothing to do with this list. That was my
mm,
personal choosing.
I was
But
talking to Rag about it yesterday too, and when he mentioned, I was like, "Oh, should we count those?" It's like, "All right, sure." Like, all right, cool.
I
Why
mean,
not?
technically, it's a fighting game, so I
Right?
mean, like I said, I'm not mad at it for real. And I'm like you, I didn't play it much, but it was fun. I got my ass whooped, but it was still fun.
That was one of the
For real.
ones I was pretty decent at. And I don't know, maybe I should have played more of the Smash Bros.
Yeah, I
Games, but
applaud you then, boy, because shit me.
I mean, I played that one a lot with some homies. You know, dude, that GameCube, such a legendary system. I went ham. So many different games grind on the GameCube, and yeah, man,
I get it.
I don't know.
I get it, bro.
And again, like I said, I haven't played pretty much any of them since, and I didn't play really too many of them before. But I played the hell out of that one and had a freaking blast. You know, just again the plethora of characters that you know all love all the different characters. We played all the freaking games,
True,
and
true,
so like
true.
just getting to fight each other with them and stuff like that. It's fun, and
And
then
they
it
kept bringing new characters too. So
kept adding
yeah,
more and more. So well done, well done.
well,
So
very well done, man, for real. As we can see, they definitely have their own spot.
yeah, they know what they're doing clearly. So
Clearly. So hell yeah. I'm with you on that one, bro. I
yeah.
ain't like you said about Killer Instinct. Hey, bro, I ain't played it, bro, but I still whoop you in it, bro. I
Nah.
still whoop you.
Bring. I'll whoop you in whatever your number two is. Promise.
Oh boy,
I don't
you
even
ain't
know
gonna
what
do
it
that.
is. Watch, watch. I don't
You
even
ain't
know
gonna
what
do
it
that.
is yet.
You ain't gonna do that.
What?
All right.
I already think.
Number two,
I know I can whoop your ass in
big
it.
banger. We on the top. we, we on the top two, bro. At least gotta be bangers, right?
These are the two that I'm most excited about on my own list. I can't even lie to you.
Okay.
So
Before I even,
you better.
you know what I'm saying? Let me clear the room real
We're
quick.
clearing. Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah.
All right,
Let me
what do you got?
start by saying this. Uh I'm not a fighting game fanatic, of course, like I keep saying. But there is a fighting game that kind of changed the way fighting games were done. And a lot of people don't know about it. Uh and this is not even my number two, but I have to mention it before I
Oh,
do my number
okay.
two
All right.
because it pretty much they're connected.
Okay.
Uh, and I'm talking about Street Fighter 3. Like the mechanics in Street Fighter 3 were um, a, ahead of its time, put it like that. And a lot of people didn't play it for whatever reason. I was still young then, so I can't really tell you. We have to go back and read
My
stuff.
bad.
But my number two is Street Fighter 2
Ah.
Turbo Edition.
Wow. You went to tell us about three to go backwards, huh?
Yes, because um, I wanted to put three as my number two. But like I said, I didn't really play three that much.
Okay.
It was kind of like later in life I got a hold of three, but I still didn't play it that much. But two Turbo though, Street Fighter 2 Turbo though, like I said, another Super Nintendo game
I mean,
back in the day with me and my cousins, bro. What? I was never the greatest, but bruh, I can hold my own now. All right. I hold my own now, bro. All right. So if you ever want to rumble in some Street Fighter 2, we can. So
I think we.
mm,
I'm pretty sure there was a free Street Fighter game that was one of the games of the month recently. So we'll download that later, and I will whoop
what?
your ass.
What?
Yeah, if I'm pretty sure if it was, I'm pretty sure we'll look. We'll
Where's
finish
my
this.
camera at?
We'll
Where's my
finish
camera at,
this,
bro?
and then we'll go
No,
look
bro.
because there's a free one that I got, and we'll whoop your ass in it. But
Where's my camera at, bro?
to be to be real though, like I mean, Street. When we're talking about fighting games, dude, it's hard pressed to not mention Street Fighter, what they've done for the genre, what they do for the genre. Like, as a it's still massive tournaments to this day for Street Fighter,
Man,
and
and like,
like it's got legendary moves, legendary characters, I mean,
and guess what, bro? I am going to be getting Street Fighter 6 when it come out.
see, see,
It's just the way it is, man.
and
So
it's all like, it's, yeah, dude,
it's
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 one of the legends. It's one
it's
of the legends
yeah.
of the
It's,
game,
I
and it's
mean,
one
like
of the legends of the genre, for sure, for sure. So
I
it's
be
yeah,
I feel like a dummy to leave them off my list, man. And not necessarily, like I said, I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
you.
shame nobody, but for me personally,
I
this
feel you.
that game changed, boy. Like after that, that's when fighting games got real. You know what I'm saying? When you was like,
It
oh
got
no,
real.
these ain't just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
now I
dude.
want to, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you're not wrong. Because like we were just saying, there's still heated, massive competitions for Street Fighter. Like
Yeah, yeah, bro.
it's definitely the biggest fighting game worldwide when it comes to especially like tournament based and stuff like
Hell
that. Oh,
yeah.
there's not even. I
They
don't
get
think
they
it.
they get their
Yeah.
respect. They earned it.
There. I don't think it's even close. So yeah, I don't have a hat on, but tip my invisible cap
Hell yeah,
off
bro. And
too.
if you have not seen
So,
what's happening with Six, look it up, bro. They got a few trailers. Pretty
oh,
fire.
okay, all right, bet we'll have to do that. All right,
All right,
well,
bro. You got to come with the banger, bro. It's number
oh,
deuce.
okay, number
Don't
one and
drop a
number,
deuce on number deuce.
my number one and number two are just locked down. Etched in clad goat fighting
Oh,
games.
excuse me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. You like the one that usually likes to say these things, so I figured I'd
It's in
tip.
the bag. It's in the bag.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Number two for me is Knockout Kings 2001. That game was such a fun boxing game, bro. And I went ham on
I
folks
am
in
not.
that game.
I am not upset
I
at you, my
went
boy. My boy.
ham. I was undefeated in my career. Of course, I put the Cyclops cheat code in, so I was a fucking Cyclops. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I was out
okay.
there running the heavyweight
Okay.
division. I was like 58-0, just
Mr. Cheat Code, Cyclops.
bust, busting Muhammad Ali in the face, busting Butterbean, busting all these big men. I was out there. Man,
He was bobbing and
I
weaving,
was
bro. He was
bobbing.
bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, man,
Bro, you knocked out
man.
some of the greatest fighters of all time, is what you
Oh,
telling me.
I know. I'm correct. I was the greatest fighter of all time.
Oh, okay. All right.
None
All
of
right.
that. We don't even need to. Now,
I'm gonna fall back on that one. But bro, if I
uh,
could, I would shake your hand on that one because I respect the hell out of that one so much
man,
because I didn't even think about that game, man. And technically, it is a fighting game.
I mean, you boxing, you just boxing, bro.
Man, I remember like it was a time where like I loved it. I loved it. But my
Mm-hmm.
brother and his like bro, they
You're
they
probably
would
crying.
take the TV out to the like back patio and just sit there and play and knockout kings, bro.
It was a classic game. It was. They started getting the boxing, the fighting down pretty solid. And, the stamina wasn't quite as janky. It was still a little janky, but
I'm trying to
it
think.
was.
Did okay, so was not is Knockout Kings Fight Night or is that a different or
It's
did
a
they
different.
switch the name or was it a different one?
They might have switched the name. Knockout Kings is the EA Sports one. I know it's EA.
Right.
So I can't remember if
And
they just switched the name or if they
that's what I'm
changed it up.
saying. I because I feel like Fight Night might have been EA as well too.
Might have been. I'm not. I can't remember that. If that was.
I cannot remember for the life of me. But at the same time, bro, when they was making them boxing games, the people like eh, most of us were playing them. Most of like if you was playing sports games, you definitely played the Fight Nights or the Knockout Kings for sure.
They might have. It's because it is EA. So I mean, they might have changed it from Knockout Kings to Miami.
That's what
So maybe
that's
they
kind of
changed
what
up
I
the
remember.
logos
They
and
just
stuff. They
changed
met
it. Yeah,
when
they
they
just changed the name
when they re-released it or
one
whatever.
year or some shit, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was still, same game, same rocking ass boxing, bro, for real.
So, and I mean, yeah, I mean,
Those are some good years, man.
dude,
Damn, bro, those some good
those
years.
early thousands were premium video
Like I
gaming,
said, we had
especially
still
in
had
like
the
sports
college games
and
coming out,
fighting and
bro.
stuff. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, premium sports game time and fighting game time. Premium. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have a ton to say about that one, except it was a great game with freaking legends in it, and there was fun because there were cheat codes that you could still add to your boxer, have a good fun career, and you could train your boxer and get better and better. It's one of the first games, we start ranking
Yeah,
your start getting better and better as you like
the
do
career
training at
mode was pretty
the
dope.
career
Yeah,
mode is
exactly.
I was on the career. I didn't play a ton of career modes up until that point, and I was, like I said, I was like 50, almost 60 fights deep. That's pretty deep in like a boxing
Yeah,
career
yeah,
mode.
bro.
So like, yeah, that game was fun,
My boxer 47 now, bro.
bro. That was fun, man. So
Oh shit,
I
let's
told you,
go.
I got a number 1 and 2.
That's what's
So
up, man.
yeah,
You threw another one. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, I'll shake your hand off that one because that's a banger.
yeah, I told you I gotta have that one.
You- And I didn't even think about it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now, well, it's okay. You can make it up by giving me a better banger on the number 1. Give the
I
drop
don't
drop the
now.
mic,
I know because
whatever you gotta do.
it always happens.
Cause
It's
I
always
will.
happens.
I mean, I will. I got a banger. Number 1.
Like I, so many good fighting games, man. So many good fighting games. And this one pretty much is the my favorite fighting game franchise. This is still to this day my favorite fighting game franchise. But this one specifically, I remember very, very, very vividly. I have a lot of memories with this franchise, but my number one is Tekken 3, bro. Uh, like I said,
Okay.
I got Tekken 7 on deck right now. Latest
Mm-hmm.
one, I still got it. I still buy them. But Tekken 3 was the point where they personally, as a fighting game, took off. It took them a couple of games. Now, I'm not saying that Tekken 1 or 2 aren't, fun,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but 3 is when they hit they stride, bro, and it was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have a lot of memories tied to Tekken just because of like my dad played a lot of those games with us, me and my brother. So the first 3 Tekkens he bought.
Uh,
I remember the first time he bought the first one. I remember when he bought the second, when he brought it back from, his job that day. In a like in a wrapped up little grocery bag. He's like, "Yeah, that's what's up." He got Tekken
you knew what it
because
was.
he
There we
told us
go.
he was getting it, and I remember 3 as well when he bought it.
Uh,
But we all was Tech, like I said, we all Tekken fans for real. Uh, that franchise is the one that we all basically chose, and yeah, man, it's like uh, it's not very many, like franchises that have your kind of childhood wrapped up in it.
yeah,
And
that's true.
but this does. It's
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? So uh bro, I played a lot of Tekken. I remember the first one when we got it. It was the first time I remember sitting and reading the booklet and trying to learn moves and
Learn how
shit.
to play and get the combos and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Mm-hmm.
remember at one time it was like, bro, I read bro, shout out to Street Fighter and they little booklet, bro. They shit is ridiculous.
Yeah,
But
they're
the
insane.
Tekken one was more easier to digest. So I picked a character and I was like, I'm about to learn buddy moves. And from then on, I was a Kazuya man. I was
Okay.
I was out there. Man, bro, me and my brother had bro, you talking okay. No, bro. Let me no, like I said, we used to beat grown men for money for on Tekken because they
Uh,
used to come over there and think they was,
think that
the
was tough.
shit. So we would do whatever, like fight a few times, they lose, and then they'd be like, all right, we just gonna punch this time. They try to, handicap you after a while to try to get their money back, but it didn't work, bro. So basically it got down to the point where me and my brother was just fighting each other. And after that got stale, we kind of drifted apart on the game, period.
On to the next game.
So
Yeah,
yeah, bro, it's a lot wrapped up in that game, bro. So yeah, Tekken, bro, Tekken 3
that was a
for
great.
sure.
It was a great series. Tekken 4 was almost my number 5. It was
All
very
right,
close. Tekken 4, I
yeah,
played a ton of that, and because I still remember they still had like a slight story in there too. You were actually able
yeah,
you were walking
man.
around punching and
4 was
fighting
pretty,
some
yeah, 4 was
punching
banger
some
too, for
PCs
real.
and shit. So if Tekken's come a long way, and they've done a lot of really freaking awesome things with their
Bro,
fighting
I'm
games and their
telling you,
style.
man.
So
I'm telling you. And they got
so
7 of them bitches, bro. And I think they may have teased 8. I
probably,
don't know. So,
probably. So I mean, like that's the thing about the fighting games. There's similar things to them, but they all have their such a different style and such different, you know, tweak to them and twerk to them that made them each unique and so different
hell
in ways.
yeah,
It's so fun.
man.
So that's always really cool. And,
And there was a lot of options, like people were trying to make fighting games. Like those were
that's
very
true.
popular in the gaming scene. So a lot of people were making fighting games.
That's true. That's facts.
For real.
Uh, yeah.
Damn, bro. I definitely nerded out on Tekken, so I gotta definitely pass it out to pass it
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. Maybe that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to listen to and figure out why. So
Oh my
it's a good reason
God.
why it's on the this number one
My
on your list.
bad.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have as good of a reason for my number one to be on the list, besides the fact that it was such a freaking fun game. And honestly, I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna give you both of the, not both of them, two of them, because hey, I couldn't decide between the two of them. And the third one was trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. The third one was trash.
Damn. All right. Keep it
Unfortunately,
real. Keep it real.
unfortunately, yeah, they shouldn't have made the third one. But the first two bangers, bro. Number one, Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York.
All right. All right. Okay.
Not
Okay.
even close. Not even close, Sergey.
Okay. Yeah.
Not even
Okay.
close.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
1A, 1B,
Yeah.
1.1, whatever. I can't decide. Freaking
Um.
love these games. Playing as your
Uh.
favorite musicians, your rappers, hip hop artists with the freaking story going out. Fighting for your woman, and you get to beat a
Man, them
woman
games
whooping
was
ass. You
so good, bro. Them games
their
was so fun,
body
bro.
slam, man. The
Damn, them
moves
games
that
was
they
fun as
gave to
hell.
you out there, freaking with Snoop Dogg and so
Oh, and then
so
they
many.
actually had real
Proof.
licensed music
They had the
and
real
stuff,
music and
man.
everything in there, man. Method Man and Red Man and the gang were all in there, bro. Like out there
Beautiful,
body
man.
slamming people. The move sets were fun and creative. The breakers and whatever for the your specials and all that were so much
But
fun.
you're not wrong either because uh like those games rank high on a lot of people's fighting games list. Like I've watched a lot of people's list, and those games always seem to come up, man.
They were good
For
though.
real.
They not. I mean, if you half the reason you got it was because you saw the people you know in it, and you're like, "Oh shit, Snoop Dogg, I'm fighting Snoop." But then you started playing it, and you're like, "This game is really freaking good." On top of having those people in it, the fights were clean. The moves were fun. It had everything. You know, you had good combos, specials, counters. You had all
It was
the
like a
story was
wrestling
fun.
game.
Yeah, and again, it's fun to say it with a fighting game, but the story was fun. Like you had people going in and out of jail. You had to fight for like you
Yeah,
know what I mean? So
shit. Yeah, bro. It's a documentary that they got on
oh,
that,
for real?
like the making of that game, man.
I bet that's
Because it
pretty
was,
interesting.
yeah, because I think it was supposed to be something else
Oh,
in
for
the
real?
beginning. Yeah, and then that's like once it got scrapped, Buddy and them was like, man, let's try to do something with what we got,
Yeah,
man.
that's
And that's I think
awesome.
they contacted like a few rappers, and they got the ball rolling, bro.
That
And
dude, I don't know. However they pulled it off, they did, and
I'm telling you, bro.
You haven't seen anything like it since. Nothing. It was a one off. Well, I guess technically a three off.
Right.
Let's just forget about two off. Let's forget about the third. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's just pretend the third one never existed. But like, you haven't seen those things like that since. Like, if you have, if I'm wrong, correct me. But I have not seen any fighting games come out with like top name musicians in there, like fully around, like all like that's what it was. Like they may feature the
Right.
celebrities. I'm like, no, it was.
Man,
Uh,
I feel like now it would be so expensive that people wouldn't even,
True.
you know, like
But think
the
about them.
closest we're gonna get to it is like Fortnite with the skins.
All the skins and all that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. But like, that's the thing. Like, a game. You think a sports game or a fighting game would be willing to maybe do something similar to that now? Even like a Mortal Kombat reach out to some freaking celebrity. You know, that'd be weird.
Right,
You know, but
right.
hey, somebody reach out to some
Hell yeah,
celebrities,
man. I wouldn't
see if you
mind
want to
playing
make
with
them a
Doja Cat and Mortal Kombat
thing. You
for
know, so
sure.
but like they took the big part of pop culture and then threw you just straight in the middle of it and let you fight for it.
Bro, that like you
Yeah,
said, man, I don't think that's gonna happen again. Like, good luck, man. Good luck.
mm-hmm.
Because they got a lot of, like you said, big names, and it was all in one
Mm-hmm.
place.
All in one
That
place in
shit
one game.
is rare then. So it's like now,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
good luck.
So,
But damn, it was like I said, a beautiful time, man. It's a beautiful
dude,
time.
dude, yeah. It,
People were throwing a lot of things at the wall, for real.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, for me though, wasn't too hard just because
Yeah,
they had a big, you know, combination of
I
all the stuff from the other one plus a little bit extra with the I could I know those guys. I listen to their
exactly.
music. They're singing their own music as I'm beating the
That's
shit
why I
out of
say I
somebody
get
else
it,
with.
man, for real, because I was there too, crack. I was there too, brother. Man, so dope. Play with your favorite rappers.
Dude, it was so much fun. Hey, you know, we gotta. Hey, should we give a shout out, honorable mention to Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball? Shout out
Where's the camera?
Terry the
Where's
Cat.
the camera? Where's my
Can't.
camera? Shout out Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball.
Not sure if it's a fighting game, but Dead or Alive, definitely fighting game.
Very classy, very classy. This is a classy game for classy people. So yeah, man, shout them out. Honorable mention for sure, because they
Honorable mention, definitely
definitely
Dead
for
or
sure they
Alive
do
though.
it.
Definitely Dead or Alive is definitely an honorable mention for sure.
Yeah,
As
bro.
a
'Cause I used to
series
whip
A,
ass with Bayman on there.
he's
Oh, I
Dead or
used
Alive.
to.
I really enjoyed Dead or Alive. Their graphics and stuff. I really
Oh,
enjoyed too.
I got another honorable mention.
All right, what you got?
Soul Calibur, man. Soul Calibur.
Okay,
I
that's a good one.
yeah, like that was another franchise that I was feeling for a hot minute,
That's a good
bro.
one.
And then they had the special guest characters too sometimes. The like the Nintendo version had Link, and like an Xbox version had Spawn, and like PlayStation
Yes,
had their
dude.
like
See, that's
yeah, like that
creative
shit was
too.
tight.
I was annoyed that you couldn't get everybody, but
Exactly. But yeah,
Um,
honorable mention.
dude, I'll give you one more just because uh, this has been super popular lately and has gone huge, and the games have been really good. The UFC games.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
UFC
yeah,
games have been
yeah,
really
yeah,
freaking on point
yeah,
and have been really good.
yeah.
But then,
People love those too. Like I know a couple of people that get
bro,
busy on them
busy
too.
people go in on them because they take that shit serious. And those games are pretty realistic, bro. Like
A
some
lot
of
of
them
man, it's a
knockouts,
lot of
those hits, those
mechanics going
mechanics.
on too, man.
Yeah, so like, I just fighting games. We're giving y'all your shout outs. We love y'all. We don't play
I got
y'all
one
a
more.
ton
I
anymore,
got one
but
more.
we got another one. Hey, let's get it. Let's go.
Okay,
What you got?
there's a franchise. There's a fighting game. I might even still get it if I can, scrounge up a few dollars and not feel too guilty about it. No pun intended. But Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear
I haven't
Strive.
heard of that. I
It,
am.
like if y'all haven't heard of it, bro, look it up, bro. It's so
To look it
beautiful,
up.
bro. It's so beautiful. It it's a good fighting game from what I hear, but it's got like anime, like anime style,
Okay. Okay.
hand drawn type stuff, bro. It's
Oh wow.
gorgeous, and I want it
Damn.
for real.
Nice.
I do. But yeah,
Okay.
okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Done. I got another. No, just kidding. Um. Damn. All right. Bet though. See,
See,
we
bro,
came
that's what I'm
out with
saying. So
we
many,
almost
so
came
many.
out with the top 5 honorable mentions. Right there, So this
Hard, bro. It's hard out here, bro. You
so
gotta stop.
so fighting games. We may not play y'all a ton, but we still love y'all. Clearly, we still got a lot of love for you though. So fighting game players and
Do it,
fans,
man.
we still are a
Hell yeah,
fan.
man.
We just don't play a lot.
Respect the hell out y'all.
And so, well, thank you again, bro, for being here.
At least we
Thanks
made
for a
it to the
banger
end, man.
list. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We always make it to the end somehow. Don't know. But appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah,
Banger
man.
list.
Always.
Banger list. Mine was better.
Whatever.
Let us know your list. Let us know what y'all thought of ours in the comments
I can't.
below.
Where's my
Give us
camera?
a sub. Help him find his camera, somebody. And we'll catch y'all next week, guys. Love y'all. Peace.